It's Wolfie and Alex from The Drive Home. All this week we are on the beat and we've got one of the newest coppers, I suppose you could say, in the force with us today. We've got James. How are you, mate?
Yeah, good, mate, yourself.
Not too bad.
Neil.
Oh, sorry about that.
Sorry,
now, mate, we want to know pretty much what your job entails on a day-to-day basis. I mean,
Yeah.
you know, just a bit of an overview of what you do.
Yeah, look, as general uniform in Hobart, we're first response to pretty much anything that comes up. So any job that gets called, we're the first ones there. So we'll turn up and assess it and see if other coppers need to be called or if we can handle it for ourselves. So
Okay, cool.
first response is the main thing. So.
Yeah.
And what's the worst thing do you think you've responded to so far in your time?
Oh, personally for me, you know, the nasty car crashes, nobody likes to go to those because you're thinking who's involved, you know, family, friends, all that kind of stuff. So nobody likes to go to those, and that's my probably least favourite part of the job. But
Yep.
Yeah.
And how did you get into the force?
Started off through the junior constable program, so I started off through college, and from that applied and went into the recruit course, and I've been out for 6 months since then. So.
Yep. So your dad wasn't a copper?
No family in the job or anything like that,
Yep.
so no animals kicking around.
Now, there's a myth about donuts. I mean, do you guys really eat donuts? I mean,
I smell them.
you know.
With normal people, personally I'm a donut fan, but no, I wouldn't go on the job walking up to a donut stand. It probably wouldn't look too good. And you
It's a
get a
little
few
bit
apples,
cliche.
so yeah.
Cool. Now, what do you pack here for the job? Like, what do you take out with you every day?
Yeah, mate. I've got your cap, your radio. We've got some ammunition, OC spray, handcuffs. Got a baton, firearm, gloves, and you've got plenty of plastic gloves for searching, that kind of stuff.
Yep.
Notebooks, pens, all that kind of gear, mate. But
So what are the gloves usually used for? Like, I mean, the cold weather, or do they have another purpose?
no, not quite for that. If you're doing any searches or anything like that and you're just concerned that there might be something on a person that you're worried about, you put the gloves on there, slash resistant, so they might offer some protection against knives and that kind of stuff. So.
Right, okay. So do they replace the blue ones that sometimes you guys wear? Or?
Yeah, look, you use the blue gloves for certain things and these for others. Some people don't use the black gloves, but I'm a fan of them, I like them. And if it's cold, they're always good as well. So.
Yeah, cool.
And what are your daily hours like, just on a normal day?
Well, we're on a 24-hour rotational roster, so we do day shift, afternoon shift, and night shift. So, like today, I'm on 7 till 5. Afternoons are normally 4 till midnight, and night shifts are 11 till 7 a.m. So
Sure.
we just rotate on those throughout.
And you generally go out with just one other, or how do
Yeah, generally you work with 2 people. So every now and then you do work one up, but that's a rarity, and they try to cut that out for operational safety reasons. But yeah, most of the time you're working with another person.
So would night shifts be busier than your day shifts, you think? Maybe on the weekends?
Different kind of work.
when Wolfie's out?
Depends who's out and about. But day shift's certainly the busiest, but night shift you get a different kind of job because you know the shops aren't open, you don't get shoplifters, but you know often there's some other people out and about doing some other things that night that you've got to respond to. So different kind of work, and personally I prefer night shifts. So.
Are there any areas that you would like to get into down the track?
Not looking into anywhere specific at this stage. I think it's going to be a while before I start moving around. I just want to get all the basics down pat first, so I'll stay in uniform for a while and see how it goes from there. So.
Yep.
Cool.
Excellent.
Can we have a go at that radio?
No, I think I'll keep that.
Okay.
You've got a big radio.
Yeah.
Well.
It's just the microphone element, I think. It's just
Yes,
what
I was
push the
going to
button.
That
actually.
just attaches to the radio.
Oh
So.
yeah, cool.
Have you had to use your spray ever?
I haven't used it, no, but there's been situations where it certainly could have been used.
Yeah.
So. But as they'll teach you at the academy, the most important facet of your work is your communication. So by using your communication, you can avoid using any of these tools, and that's the ideal outcome. You don't want to be using these unless you absolutely have to. And knowing when communication fails is an important point, because at that point, resort to your tools. And
Yeah.
So when you were in training, did you have to get that sprayed in your face to know what it was like or anything like that?
There are some techniques. You don't get it like that. There's they do have a training facet so that we know what it likes to be under the influence of the spray, which is important because it's a psychological impact. So you have to know what you're doing to someone else, I suppose, and how they're going to react to it. So.
Okay.
I bet fancy dress is fun for you. Have you ever been to a fancy dress and just come in your uniform?
No, couldn't get away with that, unfortunately. I mean, you want to separate your work and your personal.
Absolutely.
So.
Yeah.
Great. Okay, mate. Well, thanks for having a chat to us.
Nice to meet you. Thank you. Constable Neil.